Right here we're going to take a look at Patrick's January 6, 2014 assessment. Here's him running at full speed. Here's him running at half speed. And then we'll see it again frame by frame here, 10%. And what we're going to look at is we're going to kind of work our way from the top to the bottom, and we're going to take a look at what he's doing. Right here, everything looks okay until we get, well, that right arm, you'll see here in a second, that right arm's coming across his body, and his left arm is doing the same. So what that does is it creates an east-west movement, and it just slows the momentum. And also, the hand's supposed to be going through hip to pocket, coming all the way up to the eye. Well, he's unable to kind of finish that stride through with his arm, and that's causing him to slow down quite a bit because of that motion. So we need to get him to keep those arms tucked close to the body, rotating from the hip to the pocket all the way up to the eye, and driving the elbow back. That'll give him optimal momentum with his upper body. Going forward, we're going to stop it at 8 yards, and we're going to notice his knee drive. Now, Patrick is very tall, which is great. He should be using that to his advantage, but he is not. He's got a very, very shallow, short stride, and that's causing him to have to go even faster with his feet to kind of gain that distance. So we need to get him to drive his knee all the way up and then drive it all the way out, and that'll help him increase his speed. I mean, overnight, if he could just learn how to use that correct form as it relates to the legs. We're going to go for it a little bit more here, and we're going to stop it at the 10-yard mark. And you'll notice another thing that he's doing, besides the short stride, is that he's landing on the heel of his foot. Now, the foot is very similar to like a flipper on a dolphin, for instance. You flip it over, strike on the ball of the foot, and then you drive it through so that the toe points up at the ceiling, and then as it goes to land on the ground, it actually strikes the ground and pushes down and then back and through. And that's going to help him increase a lot of speed if he can do that correctly. So we definitely need to work on that. Going forward a little bit more here, we're going to take a look at his vertical. And this was a shining moment for him. He actually jumped to 25, which is one of the highest we've had at fast. So that was pretty good. You'll see him here. I think he gets 24 here, and on the next one we do, he gets 25. Going forward here, broad jump, he jumps a 7 foot 2 inch, and that is also another good score. So I'm really impressed with his explosive power and ability there, but it's not really translating over to his speed like it should. Going forward, we're looking at the lateral speed, 15 reps, which is decent, not overly great, and not bad, just right kind of middle of the road. So we're going to take a look here at his scores, and this finally gives us a baseline. I know he's been training with us for a while now, and we've been unable to do this, but this gives us a baseline of kind of where we're at. Push-ups 25, sit-ups 32, one-leg squats 23. All that's decent, not crazy great, but just pretty good. His 10, 20, 40 yard, 193 is not so bad. Really, the 20 and the 40 is what could be a whole lot better. He probably could get that thing down into the 4s if he would, use his form the way he should, and we'll work on that. Flexibility is going to be a big key for him as well, so we need to keep working on his flexibility going forward.